Twinkle, 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 lovely little star.
Picnics or parties or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the plain-belly Sneetches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches.
From the heights of Mooba Mooba to the gullies of Gazoo, there is nobody else who has one. We're the favorite few who do. And so I toast, raise your marshmallow stick. I toast, raise your marshmallow stick.
A simulation of diversity in using the SNEETCHES.
They kept them away, never let them come near. That's how they treated them year after year. They got snubbed.
Belly Sneetches had none upon bars. These stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. At this point, you pass out the stars to the participants. The participants with stars then are allowed to go up to the beaches, which is written on the board, or perhaps in an area of the room, and get to play tic-tac-toe. Draw a tic-tac-toe on the board. You can make a little beach by it. Mine kind of.
Twinkle, 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 stupid little star. If there's one upon your tummy, that's just yummy, you're my chummy. If there isn't, you're a crummy, slummy, gummy, bummy, dummy. That applies likewise to Daddy and your mommy. Twinkle, 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 lovely little star. Twinkle, 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 stupid little star.
When the Starbelly Sneetches had Frankfurter roasts, or picnics, or parties, or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the plain-belly Sneetches. They left them out cold, in the dark on the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them year after year. Then one day, it seems, while the plain-belly Sneetches were moping and doping alone on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced in a voice clear and keen, "my name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and I've heard all your troubles. I've heard you are unhappy. But I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappie. I've come here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed." At this point, pass out the $3 nanny state bills. Then quickly Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine, and he said, "You want stars like a Starbelly Sneetch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, then the big machine roared, and it clonked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burked, and it hopped them about, but the thing really worked. When the plain-belly Sneetches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon bars. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start, "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties, and now we can go to your Frankfurter parties." "Good grief," groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we know?" They all frowned. Then up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who. This is perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Sneetches on beaches, and all it will cost you is $10 eaches." "Belly stars are no longer in style," said McBean. "What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars so you won't look like Sneetches who have them on theirs." And this handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. The narrator should continue to read at this point as the students learn about socialism. "Belly stars are no longer in style," said McBean. "What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars so you won't look like Sneetches who have them on theirs." And that handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then, with snoots in the air, as they paraded about, and they opened their beaks, and they let out a shout, "We know who is who, now there isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneetches are Sneetches without." Then, of course, those with stars all got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester McMonkey McBean invited them into his star-off machine. Then, of course, from then on, as you probably guessed, things got really into a horrible mess. All the rest of that day, on those wild, screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneetches, off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machine they raced round and about, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money, they kept running through, until neither the plane or the starbellies knew whether the one had that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. Last cent of their money was spent. The fix-it-up chappie picked up and he went. And he laughed as he drove in his car up the beach. They never will learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch. But McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches, and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day all the Sneetches forgot about stars and whether they had one or not upon theirs, because they didn't have any money left. So the point is for them to, the people who had stars and won the tic-tac-toe, they have to split up their money because the nanny state gave them the $10 and the nanny state wanted the $10 back.